Aloha everyone. So today I just wanted to come on here to talk about connecting with your angels and your spirit guides, because as we're approaching the end of the matrix, people are really seeking spirituality as the new holy grail, so to speak. So if you don't have a mind, body, and spirit connection above all, then chances are you might not make it through the shift. So that's just being blunt. You need to have a connection with these higher guides, because these are beings of light that have ascended, and they're willing to help us and assist us by providing protection or healing energy. Whatever you need, you can ask for from these beings, because that's part of their duty on why they stay at where they are as intermediaries between different dimensions. Because so different guides manifest in different forms of light, because they're like etheric beings. And so I'm just gonna go into how to connect with them, because this is something that's really important that I feel like a lot of people need to know. So number one is you have to shift your beliefs. Okay, so when I first moved out here, I hear people talking about like connecting with their spirit guides and their angels, and I'm like, is this a real thing? Because before, I never heard about it before. I didn't know that it was like a real thing that you have an actual spiritual connection with, like every day. Like it influences your everyday life kind of thing. So first thing I had to do is shift my beliefs, and that was very easy because of the community that I was around. And once that shifted, you're able to really start doing the practices. And Venus and Virgo is really good energy, at this time to do that, as well as Mercury and Scorpio. Scorpio is like where the veil is the thinnest, and Mercury is a planet of communication. So this is prime time astrologically for y'all to be connecting with your angels and your spirit guides every day if you can, because Venus is in Virgo, or learning how to do it for the first time, because y'all, it's never too late, and you're doing it for yourself. Because as we approach December 21st, as we approach Scorpio season, it's only gonna get more and more crazy. And people that are only fixated on the physical world, people need to have a spiritual connection above all. And that is what is going to save you. It's not no false prophet, it's not no Jesus coming out from the sky to save you, because it's an inwards ascension, and the connection that you have with your guides is an inwards knowing. So that brings me to my second point, which is the crown chakra. So there are certain crystals that help with it. I'm gonna leave some in the description box for your crown chakra, as well as for connecting with your angels. Like spirit quartz is one of my favorites, and amethyst is really good to sleep with for opening your crown to receiving divine insight and messages in the dream time. I would also say that the quartz family, such as citrine and amethyst, those are the ones that are more crystalline in nature, and they connect with higher light beings more easily. So you also really want to be focusing your attention on increasing your vibration through meditation and getting in the sunlight, and eating lighter foods, fasting, eating fruitarian as much as you can, and just if you are consuming, But I think fasting for me at this point is like a weekly thing that I feel like I need to do to be able to keep increasing my vibration, because it's about becoming more lighter. It's about becoming less dense in the physical iron age and more in the heart, which is the bronze age, which is the Venus, copper. It's the electromagnetic field of the earth connecting us to Gaia's heart and our heart. So allowing sensations to come to you rather than trying to force something, because when you are looking for it and seeking it outside yourself so much, then it becomes like your mind might project, and it might be a distortion that's not really there. So it's tuning in is about moving inwards. It's the yin energy, the feminine of being open to receiving whatever comes to you. So that's what allows you to connect with them. It's not about outwardly looking for the sensations. It's like noticing the sensations as they arise, and the sensations from your guides may manifest in different ways, such as heat or such as tingling sensations, and even sound, or something. You might see something in your peripheral vision that is like that you can't explain with physical proof, Number 3 would be learning how to read synchronicities, because this is another way that our angel guides communicate with us through or via numbers, because the whole universe is actually the simulation, that holographic simulation that we're playing this game in for the time being, you know, that's what the physical reality really is based on numbers, is based on binary codes, like zeros and ones, like a computer chip, or the computer programs is run by zeros and ones. So 0 being nothing, 1 being everything, and if you repeat them in different sequences, you create different patterns, such as, so if you want to represent the number 3 in binary, it's 0 1 1 1 0, if that makes sense. That would represent 3. So my point being that everything is, if you're looking at from a pole shift perspective, everything in this reality is created from zeros and ones. So when you shift your perspective from, you know, from going from 0 into 1 into believing that your guides are there and ready to assist you, then you're gonna start having these experiences or sensations come to you when you tune in, when you're silent in meditation, when you move past your thoughts. Because really there's no you can do different meditations for different things, but really the goal of meditation is to get past your thoughts, to connect with your spirit. So you can literally just sit there and have a body and spirit connection. And in the end, because you have that connection, you also have a mental connection. So you want to also be aware of how to increase your vibration, because that's something that angels and guides, our spirit guides, are operating at a much higher frequency than the physical realm. So your consciousness has to be able to travel to those higher realms to tune into the frequencies that are traveling down to us, because, you know, they're actively assisting and actively sending signals and messages to us. So another way is like different sensations that might arise, and heat, or like a tingling sensation, or even like a brush of wind, kind of like an itch or something, that confirms it depends on the timing. That's the thing. So it's about you being present in the moment, and you having the awareness of what your mind, of the thought that your mind is holding, to have a connection or a confirmation with them. And once you receive it, it's like this inner knowing. It's like this crown chakra connecting to the divine through your crown. So connecting with your angels and your spirit guides is actually a crown chakra, you know, as well as a third eye thing. You know, if you sun gaze, you're able to see different like forms of light that other people might not see. So for example, like if I'm driving and the sun is like in my eyes, I don't need sunglasses or like a visor thing, because I'm allowing this energy to enter me and to bring me into my highest form. And you know, I was driving back from like trade the other day, which I quit already, but I was seeing plasma in the sky, legit like purple and green, like energy. Like it looked like the northern lights around this. It was just moving like the northern lights too, like in the air. So yeah, I just thought that was crazy. I just wanted to share that. I just want to remind you that your angels are always ready to assist you. Archangels such as Michael is for protection. He carries a sword of discernment. Archangel Raphael is the green one for healing. Archangels are of a different order than your personal angels and your spirit guide, because everybody has a personal guardian angel, everyone has a personal higher self, everybody has a personal spirit, like ancestral guides too. So there's a lot of different yeah, thanks for tuning in today. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, leave me a comment if you have any questions or any wise Aquarian things to say is greatly appreciated. Yeah, thanks for tuning in today.